When we start any relationship, we need time to build trust in one another. But when in a long-distance relationship with a Filipina, building trust is even more important. The vast distance and time apart can often make us worried if our Filipina is being honest and loyal, which is all very natural at the start of the relationship. But some people may find, even after a year or more in such a relationship, they still have concerns around the Filipina's true loyalty. Some may become overly paranoid and see every little thing as a sign that she isn't being truthful, and for others they may have good reason for their concerns and doubts. How do we know if she's being truthful and loyal to us during our times apart, and what can we do to be sure? In this video, I'll answer those questions and more, so be sure to buckle up and stay with me here. Just quickly, if you're dating a Filipina and are looking for peace of mind around whether she's genuine or not, why not check out my friends at Love Guardians, who are experts in cybersecurity with a detective on the ground in the Philippines. Love Guardians will run many checks to give you a solid idea one way or the other. So be sure to check out my affiliate link in the pinned comment and description. So firstly, we need to have our expectations set right from the very start of the relationship. No matter if you meet online or in person, it'll take some time to trust the Filipina and for her to trust you. The more time together where you continually get to know one another at a deeper level, the more trust you'll gain in the Filipina if she's genuine. But one thing you need to understand right here is that trust in any relationship can't be rushed or forced, and it comes because of our partner's actions and words. It's easy to talk the talk and be rather believable, but what we need to look closely at is if our partner's words are matching her actions daily. Of course, if this is the case as the weeks, months, and years go by, we naturally give over more and more of our trust. But still, for some people, they may have trouble in doing so, even if their partner hasn't given them any real cause for alarm. What we need to understand is that sometimes we carry baggage into our new relationship from our previous relationships. Let's assume that a guy was married to a woman for some years and believed in her 100%, only to find out the last 2 years she was cheating on him with another man. Now, what we know is our past experiences can sometimes affect our current reality if we aren't aware or we allow it to do so. We can go into a new relationship and either consciously or subconsciously be looking for signs that our new partner is dishonest. And sometimes we may see things that aren't there as a result. So this is certainly something we need to be aware of so we don't destroy what could potentially be a magical relationship. The other side of the coin here is when we may have real concerns around the honesty of our partner. We may start to question not only her honesty, but her true intentions and motives around being in a relationship with you. Sometimes we may see what we call red flags, which are warning signs around things she may say or do that just don't make sense. Our gut feeling or intuition may also flag with us that something isn't adding up here with what she's saying or how she may be acting. Now, just as some guys may see problems with their Filipina that doesn't really exist, some men can miss all the vital signs that they're being played by the Filipina, simply because they've fallen for the Filipina or become infatuated with her. In a sense, these guys have switched off part of their brain that tells them the truth, and so they don't see what's going on right in front of them. They can only see the good in the Filipina, and as a result they get in deeper with her as the days, weeks and months tick by. When this happens, I often get contacted by these guys and they ask me if I think she's genuine or not, and they give me a few scenarios. Straight away, this tells me that these guys are feeling it in their gut that something isn't right, and they want me to be the one to validate this for them, which of course I won't do. This is up to the guy to work out for himself, and I may give him some things to think about which will help him to do so. There always comes a point where the infatuation starts to wear off, And slowly, the man starts to see the reality of what's in front of him. And I can tell you, when this realization hits these guys, it really is a sad thing to witness. So how do we know for sure if we can trust our Filipina girlfriend? Well, that all depends upon how your relationship started, how much you guys communicate, and how open and transparent she is with you. I contend that a genuine Filipina has many wonderful qualities, and one is around honesty, and the other is around loyalty. A genuine Filipina as such values herself and will always show loyalty to the man that she's committed to. If you've taken much time to get to know and learn about her, as she will about you, then the trust will grow in a natural way each and every day. If you've been observant and listened to her very carefully, you'll see in her body language and what she says if it's true or not. You can certainly bet that the signs will be there either way if we just focus and pay close attention. The problem I find for many guys who start dating a Filipina, especially online, is they tend to rush things rather fast. They dive right into the relationship before they've formed a solid basis to start from, and well before any amount of trust has begun. So of course, when we find out that the Filipina may be friends with her ex, or she may be running late from work at a time when she's supposed to be chatting with us online, we start to assume the worst and think that she's being unfaithful. Now, this may or may not be the case, but the simple fact of the matter is, you won't really know for sure because the base of the relationship has never been solid. The sad fact is, as we know, there are some Filipinas out there looking to make money from foreign guys by conducting love scams, and usually these are the Filipinas who escalate the relationship very quickly at the start. After all, they don't want to wait for their money. So us foreign guys need to protect ourselves the best way we can. Now for the guys who have taken their time and built a solid, trusting relationship from the start, I commend you. And what I'm about to say here may or may not apply to you, although it may if you're looking for absolute peace of mind whilst apart. And for the guys who look back and can see they rushed in a little too fast, where the Filipina may have been extra keen, then what I say here could indeed provide you with the answer to the question, can I trust my Filipina? So either way, if you're looking for total peace of mind, then you can visit my friends at Love Guardians, who are experts in cybersecurity, and they even have a detective on the ground in the Philippines. They can run many legal checks on your Filipina, from verifying documents, if she's on a scammer database, or if she's a member of many dating sites, through to following her daily activities, to mention just a few of the things Love Guardians can do to give you a solid answer. So be sure to check out my affiliate link to Love Guardians, which is in my pinned comment and description below. If you'd like to see Love Guardians in action, then be sure to click on the card on screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.